This is a 6-part series covering the case of Alishah Pointer. You can find all the other interviews for this case pinned in the comment section as they come out. It's midday on November the 10th of 2021. Nathaniel Polk sits in an interrogation room waiting to be questioned about his involvement in the disappearance and murder of Alishah Pointer. The police have spoken to everyone in the case except for Hakeem Shomo due to him fleeing the city, and Anthony Bryant due to him wisely refusing to talk. But Anthony's silence would not help him much due to the statements by his other co-defendants. In the case of Nathaniel Polk, there would be no exception, as he has been mentioned over and over in several witness statements concerning this case. But given an opportunity to tell his side of the story, will Nathaniel own up to his part, or will he be uncooperative like his hood mom, Bella? Two quick announcements. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock, I'm posting the last episode in this case. Huge plot twist. I mean, it's the greatest plot twist in true crime history. I'm serious. I'm not playing. When I saw it, I said, whoa. I said, railroad? That's not good. Crazy. Don't miss tomorrow. 9 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be ready to go. First hour. Get in here and pour in here for that last episode. Second, share this video. If you share the video, it is way better than YouTube trying to promote it. YouTube will promote for an hour or 2 or 3 days. They are spotty with that, but when you guys put it on your social media, it stays there forever. Anybody scrolling, taking a look at your Facebook may see it. They may click on it. And by sharing, you're signaling to YouTube that you liked it enough to share it. And I think if enough people do that, I think it's better than the hype button. Just to be honest with you, I think it's better than the hype button. So if you want to really hype a video, share it. All right, enjoy the episode.
How you doing, man?
Good, how are you? Good.
Take the file. It's my partner to take the board.
How are you, sir?
All right, so this department is there to speak with Nathaniel about the Shomo murder, not about what happened with Alishah, okay? But they're going to talk about that as well. So I'm going to kind of skip forward through it here and there to try to get us to that point, to keep it relevant to what we're talking about. But you're going to want to hear some things I slip in there. You're going to want to hear those things.
Take this as I'm saying, all right? We here. We get your input on what happened to Mo. You got any knowledge of it? And why you, not saying you personally, but why is the name being, why is Kyle's name being thrown around as possible being involved? Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm gonna start off with just getting some very specific from you, all right? Sure. That's my card. All right, what's your name?
Nathaniel Polk.
I'm spelling N-A-T.
H-A-N-I-L.
Okay. Polk?
Yes.
P-O-L-K?
K-E.
K-E?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, my partner and I, we investigated an incident happened to your friend, Mo, Shomo, Jazz, you know. I know y'all must have a nickname on November 2nd. Can you walk us through what do you have knowledge of pertaining to your friend's death? And how does this common name come up?
Okay, so from what I know, the day he passed away, that was at my sister's house. My sister,
where was that at?
In Maple.
You at your sister's house?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Ashley. I was at my sister's house and I get a phone call I get a screenshot first from somebody. Somebody had posted him on the ground, like, long-lived tweet, and then the girl who we been making music with, she sent me the screenshot, like, I know he ain't dead, we was just supposed to hit the studio.
Who's the girl?
The girl named Chrissy, but she said she got it off somebody's page she followed. It's in my phone. The screenshot of the page that she got it off of was in my phone. Like, I saved it for you feel me, when y'all want to look at it. But some dude named Tito had posted him at first, and then Tito, that's the Instagram name. It's on the screenshot. You'll see it when you see it. he posted Mo at first and said, rest up to him. So I ain't want to believe it at first. I'm like, man, he faking. And then next thing I know, I get a phone call I get a text from the lady, Brittany/Bella. Her daughter texted me and was like, Mommy said, call me now, and talking about Brittany. And then when I got on the phone with her, she told me he had passed away, but she wasn't saying too much. Like my nephew, his name Nico, I was on the phone with Brittany's brother, and he was like, you can't really be believing what she say, so make sure you record the phone call. Yeah, so I recorded the phone call of me and her phone call. I recorded it off my nephew's phone. His name Nico. He lived with my sister Ashley.
That's her son?
No, that's my other sister's son, but he just lived there.
Let me make sure I got this right. So Tito posted something on Instagram saying rest up. What do you say, rest up what?
Rest up, tweak? Yeah, TWKD.
As you can see on the screen, he's been called multiple things in this case. Mo, he's been called Jazz, and this is another name. This is his rapper name.
That's Mo's rap name.
Tweak, okay, all right.
Jazz heard me and dude called my phone.
Colin?
Yeah. Right. Jazz heard me and Colin arguing on the phone, and he snatched the phone.
Okay.
Him and Colin get to arguing, and Jazz told me, say less, it's on the phone, leave it in the street. So I'm telling Jazz, like, bruh, the only reason why he got me shot at because he was with multiple niggas. If he was by himself, he wouldn't have did it. And I know that for a fact because I've been knowing him since he was 12 years old. I know the type of person he is. So he like, we ain't got to worry about it then. He like, we ain't going to pay no attention. He like, I just wanted to make sure, you feel me, you was good because you my brother. And I'm like, you right. So then, when months go by, I ain't really think nothing of it no more because, you feel me, we done seen him a couple times. He wasn't on nothing. And if you ain't on nothing, I don't know whether, you feel me, initiating nothing either. So he, after a while, I just, you feel me, I low-key forgot about the beef. Then, once he passed away, he posted that stuff, and it threw me off because, you feel me, now I'm trying to figure out, while you posted this stuff, nobody knew he got hit in his back or his thigh. Nobody knew he got hit in his back or his abdomen until after, you feel me, his mom and everything confirmed it. So how did you know that it's saying that he got shot, that he got hit in his abdomen and his back, and you were saying if he didn't run, he would have been going faster?
Oh, he mentioned about him being shot.
Yeah. He said he got hit in his back.
What was that? That was a post?
Yeah, I got the post on my phone.
Yeah. No, I agree with y'all. What do you know? What do you got here?
Right. And so it was weird to me, you feel me? And then a couple of days go by, and you see him post on the ground, I killed Mo. I apologize. I can't take that bullet back. I did it. I set him up with some females, and I'm snitching on oil. So before he posted this, my mindset about the whole situation was, it could be you, but it's also 4 other dudes that's out here claiming they did it. But as we get to checking everything off, they was acting like they did it, but then when you ask them about it, they like, no, I ain't had nothing to do with that, but we was beefing, so that's why I thought it was kind of funny and posted on the ground. And I'm like, chill, he gone, you feel me? Like, this ain't that. Right. And next thing I know,
so there's 4 other dudes claiming responsibility for this too?
Yeah, it was a dude named 216 Mister, which watches Hakeem. He deleted his Instagram, but he could be still on there. 216 Mister.
MISCER.
Yes, he is the person who watches Bella and Hakeem's kids' son. The lady who got custody of Bella and Hakeem kids, that's their son. So it's another dude. I don't know his Instagram name, but he be in Park Place. The apartment's over there by 105.
Okay.
And
battleship.
Yeah, that's wrapped all the way around. Yeah, he be over there. And then it was Colin, and then it was one more other dude, but the dude ended up just like going on the ground and just clearing his name for himself, so that's what took him out of the picture. So
216 message, some dude from Park Place and Colin.
Yeah.
Who's this other dude you're saying taking himself off the mess?
He deleted. I don't know what Instagram. He deleted his Instagram name when it first happened, but like it's a lot of like people got. I can see if I got the screenshot of his name before it happened because it was a lot of screenshots of people just sending it around to give everybody. You feel me? Like whoever they thought it was, they were screenshotting what they saw and sending it to people. So I probably do got it in my phone, but you feel me? I don't know it off the bat because I was more so focused on Colin when he admitted it.
Okay. So you put this whole thing together based on what you believed that Colin was involved in Mo's murder because of your past beef with Colin from Mo.
So I'll replay that part right there again, but let me just step in and say, when he's saying you put this all together, he's not talking about the Alishah situation. He's just talking about the mindset that guy did it. That's all he's talking about. They haven't yet talked about Alishah's kidnapping, the murder, or any of that. Just to make that clear.
So you put this whole thing together based on what you believed that Colin was involved in Mo's murder because of your past beef with Colin from 8-9 months ago.
Yeah, that's all.
That shit he posted on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And then
everybody kept saying how they know each other, and I'm like, the only way I could think of is when they got into that argument about me. That's the only way I could think they know each other because Colin wasn't around when Mo came back around. Colin had been long gone. Like he wasn't even around, so didn't nobody know who he was for real. Like Mo wise, he didn't know who he was for real.
So we've been hearing this name Colin thrown around left, right, and sideways. Every single episode, Colin this, Colin that. Well, I think Colin might have did it. Colin probably did it. You know, shouldn't Colin have a chance to defend himself? I think so. So we're going to play Colin's interview because luckily for us, Colin was interviewed while Alishah was still missing. In fact, it was like an hour or two before they found her. So we're going to listen in on Colin and his interview about that situation as well as a little bit of this situation.
Hey, Colin. How you doing, boss? All right. I'm Captain Lundy. I'm with East Philly Police Department. This is Special Agent Kristen McCaskill. She's with the FBI.
Nice to meet you, Colin.
All right.
Thanks so much for coming in.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. We're trying to get to the bottom of this and
Appreciate y'all searching.
Yeah. Alright, so before we get started, I'm just going to go over some basic information, and it may sound, I'm just actually like your first and last name, and maybe how to spell. So spell your first name for me.
COLLIN. Before this happened to her, she sent a picture, I know, to Kim and Aaliyah and said it was some guy in her DMs trying to talk to her. He was really like thirsty. She could just tell, like, so she said she going back and forth with him, and the dude said basically she said she wasn't talking to him, last thing I knew. Then she screenshot the picture, showed me the guy. His Instagram name was Uncle I think it was _SHO.
To add context, he is talking about Alishah before she was abducted was getting weird messages from people like Hakeem, obviously in an attempt to try to get her away from the home, to abduct her. And then I think that the situation with Turquoise and them was a plan B. But this he's talking about is the initial attempt to get her out of that home to abduct her.
Either underscore or die. It was underscore. I'm pretty sure.
That's H-O?
Yes, SHO.
And he was the one trying to...
He was trying to talk to her,
Sure.
like, you want to smoke? Or she tell me doesn't need to smoke. Like, so he's like, you want to smoke? Can we go out? Stuff like that. She wasn't ready to give him any time of day, and she told me that it was kind of weird that he followed Turquoise, Nathaniel, the dude Mo. She said it's kind of weird that he follows all these people, and now he wants to talk to her.
Who's the dude, Mo?
Mo.
Jazz, the guy that got killed.
Who?
That Jazz, the guy that got killed in Cleveland.
On the Remembrance page, it says Slavic Village.
Yeah, it's Mo. What do they call him? Mo?
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know his real name, but yes, that's so.
So, sorry, I missed this. Who's Mo?
Mo is a friend of Nathaniel Post.
Okay.
That's I don't know if he's related to the YB skin. I'm pretty sure he has to be, because as soon as Nathaniel Post, all of this stuff started happening, Nathaniel Post posted on Instagram on a post saying something about basically about me having to do something with it. That's when I realized, okay, so
You had to do something with what?
with the murder of the boy Mo.
Oh, gotcha.
So they basically, to my knowledge, they feel like I had something to do with the murder of the dude Mo.
When did he get murdered?
Like the night before Tammy called me. Like, or the day before, it was before Tammy called me. Like,
She called you on Friday. That's the 5th.
so it probably was like the 4th or the 3rd, or like, it was nothing more than 2 days. It was nothing more than 2 days.
Like a couple days before.
Yeah, like 2 days in the past, and then Tammy was missing, basically. At least 2 days.
Where did he get murdered?
I mean, on what's it called? The Remembers page, it says Slavic Village. I didn't know. I honestly did not know anything about it. The night, if you could, like, in your way, like, do your own research on when that was and stuff like that.
Well, this
I can let you know, like, I was not there. I didn't have anything to do with that, like, at all. Like,
Is Mo his government name, or is that like a nickname?
I don't know. I don't know if it's short for something or not.
Okay.
I've never even met this man in person.
So what's your background with Nate then, that he would think that you had something to do with? Like, what's that?
My best friend is his cousin, and that's how we met.
All right, slow down. Who's your best friend?
My best friend's name is DeMarco.
DeMarco. What's DeMarco's last name? Do you know his birthday?
I don't.
How old is he?
Like 20.
Okay. And is it DEMARCO?
I think it's an I.
There's an O, like DIMA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So DeMarco's your best friend. And
Yeah.
how long have y'all been buds?
2014.
Oh, so y'all known each other for a minute.
Yes, and this is part of the reason why when this stuff started to happen, my friend instantly kind of was just like, all right, we gotta distance ourselves from my cousin. Like, he's weird. Like, everybody just like acknowledges him and labels him as just a weird dude, like an instigator, just stuff like that. And so he's nobody we want to hang out with, basically. So.
But DeMarco and Nate are cousins.
Yeah,
like real cousins, not play
real
cousins.
like real cousins.
Okay.
And that's how I met the guy.
When did you first meet him?
I first met him probably 2015.
Okay.
2015. Probably my first met him. Nathaniel Post.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Here, we'll pause there for a second. We'll just talk about other random stuff.
make sure I'm supposed to get everything.
Yeah, I know. Well, because otherwise, I want our memories to be the same.
So they never finished talking to him because it was at that moment that they found Alishah, and they were like,
He never encountered with that man, never smoked with him, never did none of that. You feel me? It was just, he ended up coming out of the blue.
So it's like your brother, huh?
Yeah.
Mo was.
Yeah. The way Colin is to Marco is Mo to me.
Gotcha.
So the way I understand it, and correct me if I'm wrong, that Mo and Colin don't even really know each other.
Mm-mm. They just had a phone conversation and arguing, and it was on FaceTime.
That's when he was basically trying to look out for you.
Yeah, he was telling me, like, this not that, that's my brother, bro. You got beef with him, you got beef with me. Like,
Right.
So
he definitely posted, I killed Mo.
Mm-hmm.
And what else he put?
He said, I killed Mo, I regret it. I set him up with some females, and I can't take that bullet back. And I'm snitching on everybody. But as soon as he posted that, he went MIA.
Alright. set him up with some females.
They said he was shooting a video and posted a snippet of the video they was shooting, and he had prop money, and that's why he set him up to get to the prop money. The street said that Mo was shooting a video around his birthday, and the video shoot that he could remember I told you we rappers.
Yeah.
The video shoot that he was doing, he had prop money, and I guess he posted a video of that on the ground, and they was trying to set him up for the prop money, but when they Colin and the girls, I guess, like that, everybody
thought it was real.
Yeah, they thought it was real money.
You say you guess. What do you mean you guess?
That's what I was getting told, but I don't want to say that. Like, you feel me? I'm just letting y'all know what I gathered from everybody, like the whole world, while I was, you feel me, in the cut. Like, I was doing my detective work.
Somebody told you that the girls in Colin were trying to set him up.
Yeah, the girl,
Do that.
Elena and his baby mom said that Elena had somebody hack the girl T Gotti Instagram page, and T Gotti was saying something about the prop money in her messages to somebody else. Yeah, that's T Gotti right there.
So Elena
Elena got somebody to hack her Instagram name.
said that this girl was trying to set up.
Yeah.
What's her name, Dave?
The Instagram name is T Got. You got those pictures. I put them in there.
Okay. Alright. Thanks.
So who told you T Gotti?
Like, the whole streets was saying T Gotti at first, and then Elena said T Gotti ex-best friend be with Elena, and that's who hacked her Instagram for her. And then she said they got to go through the messages. You can hear like she was sending. That's what I'm talking about. That's the other Instagram name. Remember, I was like, I don't know it, but if I found it, that's the other Instagram name.
Read the guys part 2.
So this guy was bragging he would kill Mo too?
Yeah, he posted that the same day Mo passed away, and then was posting little stuff on his Instagram name.
But you said he is.
On his Insta story, yeah. That's the dude I was saying I didn't know the Instagram for.
Okay, but he excluded himself.
Yeah. He ended up coming out and telling everybody like he ain't do it and he ain't had nothing to do with it, but you feel me? At first I was looking at him until, you feel me, he kind of posted that, and I started leaving everybody alone because who's gonna admit on Instagram to doing some stuff without really doing it? I don't think you want to throw your life away for something you really ain't do, you feel me?
Right.
So I really felt like at that point he had some karma, or his mom was thinking like, I need to get, like, I don't know, like I thought it was just eating him up inside, and that's why he posted everything he posted. So back when Elena said that the best friend hacked her phone, and T Gotti was texting people back and forth, just saying they Mo passed away, but at the same time it was messages getting sent and unsent, and then they had screen record the voice messages she was sending to people talking about the prop money, and she said the day that he got set up, she was in Cleveland and she left right back out.
And when where?
And went back to Columbus, I guess.
T Gotti?
Yeah, that's what they said on the screen record she was saying.
You're telling me that.
That's what I saw. That's what made me think, you feel me, officially that, you feel me, he has something to do with it. Yeah, because he posted that, and when he posted it, I got sent that so fast, like it was so many people sending it to me because I don't follow him on Instagram.
Okay, yeah.
So you're telling me that
Colin posted.
Colin, Osama bin Laden, posted that. You believe that he did that. But Free, my guy, cleared himself, and you believe what he's telling you too? And you think he's out of the mix?
I mean, I ain't know if they knew each other, and you feel me? Free the guy said he didn't do it. He admitted that he did it. So it was like, yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I sent him over, girl. Can't take the blood out. And it's all this Colin's back.
Yes.
Is it possible for somebody else to post
On Colin's page?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Me personally, I don't know, because when I told you, I really don't follow him. I got them sent to me from people, so that's what I was looking at. Because he won't accept me into his page.
I know you have to have, just Instagram, I know you have to have access to someone's page to post on their page. That's not even we're asking.
Yeah, me personally, I don't know. I really thought it was him when he posted that, though.
All right.
Now, the upcoming question is a little difficult to understand because the cop's off camera, and I don't know if he's just around the mic, not around the mic or not. But he basically asked Nate, when was it or how long ago was it that Colin took a shot at you? This shooting that occurred, when did this happen?
So, how long ago do you think Colin shooted you? How many months ago was that?
That had to be like January, February-ish.
Of this year? This year. We're here in EC?
Yes.
Did you? I assume you didn't make a report.
At the time I didn't make a report, and I wish I did, but I promise you, Turquoise and Bella agreed. They heard the gunshots, they seen me, they sat me down on the couch as soon as I got in there, that my heart was beating so fast.
January, February of this year.
What's Turquoise's real name?
Turquoise,
Now, how old is Turquoise?
she just turned 21.
So T got it set up her ex-best friend. Peoples had him robbed. Do we know who his ex-best friend is?
No, but I know Elena get y'all help because that's who was telling me everything.
Okay.
And she said Elena said the reason why she flew out was because they said she knew too much.
Gotcha. And that same ex-best friend, T guy is the one who hacked her account.
Yeah.
Okay. And set that whole thing up. So do we know for sure, do Colin know this ex?
I don't know.
Okay.
So this is an interesting dynamic coming up. It's really interesting because the detectives are not necessarily convinced that he has made enough of a case that Colin is responsible for his street brother Mo being murdered. But at the same time, Nate's going to give plenty of motive for wanting to be involved in the Alishah case. Yeah, let's see it.
Did you see they go together because our homicide investigation of Mo is connected with the missing female. So
we still don't see. We see that you and Colin had some past problems, but we're not seeing why you would think that Colin had anything to do with this outside some posts he put on his Instagram.
So them posters, we posted on IG that they hit a nerve.
Yeah.
Like, all right, you own it. Pretty much.
It's like you feel me? If you seen that somebody you was close to passed away, you would think the same thing, just you already emotionally going through it, you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna fake to you all, and I don't want no sympathy party, I just want my innocence, you feel me, to come in justice. But between February 18, 2020 till now, Mo was the 41st person I've lost. 41 within this whole year. So you feel me? My mindset was really racing. Like I got cousins that passed away. I did not cry for it. It was Saturday, the day after my birthday, the 30th. My brother's school got set up at a girl house, and they looking for him right now in EC. They looking for the dude who killed him right now in EC. Dude was on the porch and shot him through the door. Like, it really...
So you lost 41?
Yes. 41 people since my dad passed away. Since February 18th. No, February 18, 2020. Last year till now, yes.
41 people that you know.
Yes. I went to school. I went to a lot of different schools because back when I was growing up, I had anger problems, so I got kicked out of a lot of schools. And I went to a multiple different schools and knew a lot of people and then seen them as I got older. And you feel me? It was people that I was close to, family members, all that. Like, October don't feel the same for me no more because the 27th, we was in an accident with my brother. He passed away. I watched him die. The 29th, is Mo's birthday. The 30th is my big brother's school birthday. The 31st is my big brother's school death day. The 31st is Halloween. That's my cousin Donna. She passed away last year. She got shot in the head in the car with 3 dudes. And her funeral was New Year's. The 31st is her birthday. Then the 2nd is his death day.
Yeah, a lot of death in here.
And then before the 27th, the 6th through the 10th is death days too. Of people who done passed away last year. So it's like, I don't know what to think.
It's a lot of people.
I ain't gonna lie to you, that's the only reason why I really do go hard with this music is because I feel like I done lost so many people. Maybe that's a sign from God, like, you about to be on. Like, I hear a lot of rappers talk about how many people they done lost before, you feel me, they get on. And that was my mindset, like, I really, like, I ain't gonna fake. When I lost him, I told everybody, like, I don't want to do music no more, I give up. And people keep telling me, like, you need to keep going for his name. But it's like, he was the man, he was the motivation. Like, if it wasn't for him, a lot of the songs I got, I wouldn't have. When it was time for studio time, it was days that we had not eaten nothing. And I would go in the store with $2.50, get me a juice, him a juice, me a bag of chips, him a bag of chips, and a Debbie, and we split the Debbie.
Now, I call BS on that. I'm sorry. I hate to break in on that one, but $2.50, you buying juice for both of you and some Little Debbies? I don't believe that.
She was investing.
Yes. Like the rest of all our money was going into the studio because I really had a dream that we was going to make it. Like,
so we're going to transition in this interview. They're about to leave the room and they get into the Alishah Pointer case. So far, they've just been talking about the Shomo murder and Colin and all of that. So now they're going to kind of transition into the Alishah Pointer side of things, and it's going to be interesting.
Good luck with this whole situation. And, I don't know what's going to happen when you bring it back.
And I was telling them, I've been trying to figure it out too, because, like, I didn't know, like, before I seen my face on the news and remembrance page, I didn't know. And then when I seen it, I'm like, all right, let me go down and clear my name, because with that situation, it was 2 people with guns that don't like me and was telling me like they were gonna kill me and my sister if we didn't follow what they was doing. So you feel me? Me personally, when it all happened, the dude Shomo that they're looking for right now, he told me and my sister Mo, we ain't gonna kill the girl who came missing. He was like, we just want to use her to get to Colin. Because Colin was posting all that stuff on Instagram. So I'm like, all right, you feel me? Once he put it on Mo, he wasn't going to kill Turquoise either and let Turquoise go. So once he said that gave me color to like, all right, you feel me? They really just trying to get to Colin and trying to get him to turn himself in. So after we left and stuff, Elena said she went over there and seen Alishah, and Alishah was laying there peacefully. So I'm like, all right, you feel me? He telling the truth. You just really don't know at this point. And then when I seen that she had passed away, my heart dropped, because it was like this whole time before she passed away, I was getting accused of, you feel me, what was going on with him, what was going on with her, and I was just wanting to clear my name, and I'm like, she is the only person who would be able to tell what exactly happened that day. So I was praying that they found her alive.
What day was it that this happened to Alishah Pointer?
The 4th was the day that they made us leave. Like, the 4th was the day, all right, boom, with that situation. I left the blood bank, and when I left the blood bank, my sister was parked outside. We was getting ready to go to one of my shows.
What day was that?
That was the 4th. We was getting ready to go to one of my shows.
So that was correct me if I'm wrong, that was Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay.
So your blood bank where?
West 25th.
Okay. So
as I'm leaving the blood bank, I get a message from my sister like, more people out here and they want to talk to you type. So I'm like, how they get over here? She like, remember they called them off my phone, they called me back and they said they just wanted to talk to you and come to your show to make sure you was okay. So I sent them the address so we can ride out deep. I'm like, all right, bet. So the whole time we was really supposed to be going to my show this night. Like, that's the whole point of me going to go donate, so I can get the money to pay for me to get into my show, because they had the owner of QC come out to the show, QC the label, and everybody kept saying, even though Mo gone, turn up for him on that stage and get that record deal and show him that you was serious about it. So that's where I was going, and I ended up hopping in the car with them because they was asking me questions about what was going on and telling me stuff that they had heard, and I told my sister to follow us. So as she following us, she somehow, some way, she get lost, and we end up down there by Oakway, like by PLC. The car that we was in, the back tire caught on fire. And people from that area was running like, hey, the car on fire, get out, get out, get out. So we get out, we see the car on fire, it's the back tire. It caught itself on fire. Yeah. And we see it on fire, so I called India, like, that's my sister's name. I called her like, where you at? The car that we in just caught on fire, I need you to come get us.
Now, if you saw episode 2, you saw the bonus scene at the end of the video showing the wheel on fire. But what I didn't play for you was, as it continues, you see his sister, India, coming to the scene. And she has now introduced herself into the case.
As soon as we get in her car, Hakeem and Destiny get to talking about how they got 2 guns on them, and if we don't do what they say, they was gonna shoot my sister. Mind you, Hakeem don't like me at all. Like, he hates my soul. So the only reason why I was with him was because that was Mo's uncle, and I'm thinking like, all right, you feel me? You telling me you ain't want me to go to my show by myself because it was posted publicly, and a lot of people looking for me right now because of me knowing Mo and how my page been blowing up. Like, really, real is real. Before all this stuff went down, I had 3,532 followers. Since Mo passed away and Alishah went missing, my page is at 4,000 something followers right now. Last night, before I came to turn myself in, my story views was at 129 every day before Mo and Alishah passed away. Right now, and I got a screenshot on my phone. Before I turned myself in, I had 3,800 something followers, but it was going up like tremendously. Like every second, it was a follower coming in. So I knew I had 4,000 before I came here because I was looking at my phone. But my story views went from 129 to 4,132 people.
A lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah. Okay.
So when I seen all that, you feel me? It's like, all right, this is getting real now. Like, you feel me? Like, my mindset was, I just gotta come tell them everything I know. Like, I know in the end, you feel me, people don't be saying snitch this, snitch that, but I don't care. At the end of the day, I got threatened with my life, and for India life too, and I got too much love for India, you feel me? She just got her boyfriend had on her eyes was black and everything, so I ain't want nothing really happening to her, and they both had guns on them. And it's too. Destiny got me jumped too. Destiny, the girl, Alishah's sisters will tell you that she got me jumped in that apartment. And the high rise right there, when Turquoise used to live in there. So it's 2 people with guns that don't like me and telling me they gonna kill me and my sister if we don't do what they say. You feel me? Like I was nervous. I didn't know what to do. He telling me in the car, I never liked you to begin with anyway.
Okay. So, this all happened on the floor. Alishah Pointer, did she have her cell phone?
I believe she did, because that's how her and Turquoise was texting back and forth.
So, what happened to her cell phone after Alishah got picked up?
Hakeem took everybody's cell phone. He tried to take mine, and I told him I didn't have it, but I had it on me the whole time.
So Hakeem had everybody's cell phone?
Yes.
Did he make Alishah open her phone? Do you know?
At that point, not that I know of, because he took everybody's phone and was turning them off.
Okay.
Like, he turned everybody's phone off, even my sister's phone off. And that's the reason why we was with him for so long, because she was trying to get her phone back.
Okay.
And he was like, he just kept telling me like, oh Mo, ain't nothing gonna happen to her. She's good. He just to let everybody know, call him to turn himself in or come see me.
Okay.
And then he kept telling people, the reason why I ain't called before and tell what was going on, because he was like, I got your mom's address. He was like, I got her people's address. He was like, and it's already been sent out to my young boys. If the police get involved and I get arrested, I'm telling you now, your family gonna be coming up stinking, and her family. And you feel me? And he said Alishah was gonna be coming up stinking. So my mom said about the situation was, you would have already told her she wasn't gonna do it. The next day, Elena go over there, y'all got her in the cover. I'm really thinking she's safe, but you feel me? I didn't want to call, and then they ended up really killing her, or I didn't want to call, and we all go to jail, and they trying to figure out what's going on. And while I'm in jail, I can't protect my mom and my sister, because my mom and my sister, while I was out here, was getting threats and everything. Like, my mama said there was a car sitting outside her house. She didn't feel safe living there. She had to go move in with my uncle. Everything, like, it was crazy.
So she's not living on Maryland anymore. She's living somewhere else. Your mom is.
Yeah, she had to take my sister out of that house because there was so many people that was sending her threats and pulling her to the house and stuff. So she's still like if you look it up, her name and everything is still in the house, but you feel me, for the time being until everything gets situated, she's not there.
I'm there for right now.
Same here. Well, we appreciate the time. We'll tell we send somebody back in here, okay?
Okay.
Now, here's where I think things go left when it comes to the investigation of Nathaniel Polk in this case. I'll explain after they have this little short segment, but this is where I think it happens.
Yes. When it's all, I know y'all can't really tell me too much, you feel me? When it's all said and done, and it comes out that I was threatened for my life and everything, knowing that this is my first case, how long you think I should be here?
It's all up to East Cleveland. But it's all up to East Cleveland, based on the investigation. Mm-hmm. Right now, we're not investigating you. Mm-hmm. But we know that you was good friends with our decedent in our case. That's why we want to speak with you. Mm-hmm. We want to solve that case and bring your family and you as well some closure.
Yep. We wanted to find out why everybody thinks Colin killed.
Yeah.
Well.
So
why all these names are coming up?
What's that? Somebody maybe they can.
Maybe they can answer those questions better. Because I don't know. We don't know where you fall in their investigation.
Right.
Like yesterday when I was at 4th District, they had told me I wasn't gonna be until they told me last night. All I was supposed to be doing was coming to answer some questions and I could leave. And then when I leave 4th District in handcuffs, they come straight here and they booking me in.
But I don't know. You don't know about East Cleveland's investigation. You don't know what's going on with it.
It's still the early phases. It's
Well, investigation's been
ongoing, so
it's ongoing. But we did want to talk to you.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. We're gonna set somebody back in here,
Mm-hmm.
They should be able to answer that for you. All right.
Okay. And he asked me about me getting my first phone call.
Okay. Sure. All right.
Now, right there, the phone call. We got a really quick timeline of events with him. He got picked up by another agency. He was interviewed by them, and then they took him directly over there under arrest. Okay. So he was like, hey, we ain't letting you go after wherever they found out. And he's still willing to talk. He's been talking. He just talked to them. And then they gave him that doggone phone call. And how much you want to bet one of them family members is like, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I'm going to get an attorney. I think that's when he probably lawyered up right there. I think if they would have not given him that phone call and waited for the East Cleveland detectives to get their butts over there, we would have got a complete story from Nathaniel Polk. But I think that right there, they gave him a phone call and they shut that down. The good thing is his sister was interviewed multiple times And what I want to know from this sister is a couple things. First of all, was Nathaniel a willing participant? Did they have him and her at gunpoint? And did they take all the phones like he claimed? He claimed they took everybody's phone and shut everybody's phone off. Let's listen to the sister. Now, because I'm coming in the middle of her interview, let me lay out the context real quick. So she is in a dispute with her boyfriend, a physical one, and she's being kept against her will in the back of her apartment. She's trying to get out. She breaks a window, still can't get away. And I'll let her take it from there because the story, it's crazy. And I'm just going to ask you at the end of the story, say, I believe her or BS.
I'm pretty sure whoever I saw when I broke the window had to be the same person that came inside the house, because it was a dude and it was a female. And at the time when he had me in the closet, somebody went banging on the door extremely loudly and was just like, if she's in there, you need to let her out, you need to let her out.
So this is just somebody random in the neighborhood,
yes.
Maybe a neighbor or something?
I have no clue. I haven't even been over there that long to know anybody over there.
Were you screaming help or anything?
I was screaming. Okay. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. He was in there for about 5 hours fighting. Mm-hmm. So, but he had me in the closet, and that's when I heard them bang on the door. He was just like, he's like, she's in there, you need to let her out. What you doing in there to her, da da da. And then he took me out of there, and he put me in the back bedroom. And then he went to the front. He's like, shut up. He's like, be quiet, stay in here. He went up to the front door, and he was just off to the side. And he was just like, she's like, she's cool. She's just acting out of pocket, acting, crazier. And he was just like, she's fine. She'll be okay. She just needs to go to sleep, take a nap or whatever. And then he was just like, well, it don't seem like it. She's in there hollering and screaming. He said, we not the only people that heard her. You had a bunch of people on the porch, but they just didn't get involved because they couldn't see anything. Mm-hmm. And he was like, if she's in there, you just need to let her out. Just let her come on out. And she's fine, she's fine. And he came running towards me.
Your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy, my ex-boyfriend, he came running towards me. And he was just like, I think they're going to kill me. I think they're going to shoot me. And I was just telling him what I could make out of his face because I couldn't see anything. Both my eyes was black and swollen. And I just told him, I was like, if you had just let me go, let me walk out the house, none of this would be going on. And then as soon as I said that, I don't even know how, if the door was unlocked or if they went in or came through like the broken window, because it was right next to the door. If they came in through that and unlocked the door like that, but I just saw them come in. They both had their guns out. It was a male and a female. And I'm looking at them and I told them, I was like, just please don't shoot, don't shoot. I was like, it's fine, just don't shoot them, just don't shoot them. So then the girl, she just grabs me by my wrist and grabs a hoodie off the floor and takes me outside, and then she just disappears. I don't know where she went. She just took me outside into the street, and I'm sitting there trying to cover up and everything like that, and I could see the guy coming out the house. He was backing up, but he still had his gun pointed at my ex-boyfriend. And then he was just like, so you like hitting on females, da da da. And I could hear him say, was hitting on her. He's like, look what she done did to me. And I don't know if he was running towards him or if he was just walking up or saying something. I don't know. But then he just let off all 32 rounds in his gun.
He let off, I'm sorry, how many rounds?
32 rounds. From what he told, when my ex-boyfriend, because I don't even know anything about guns. He knows about them. He saw it right off rip that it was 2 Glock 17s. So when we got to the emergency and stuff like that, they said, well, did you notice people, da da da. And I told them no. They said, okay, well, he was shot 7 times in his leg, but it was 32 rounds in the house. So.
And this is that house at East 74th?
Yes.
Wow. That's a lot of rounds. Did he live?
No. Oh, yeah, he's alive.
Wow. That's a lot of rounds. Did he live?
No. Oh, yeah, he's alive.
Okay.
Yeah, he's alive.
And you went with him to the hospital?
No.
No.
After the whole situation happened, I had actually thought he was dead. I thought he was dead.
Did you call an ambulance or who?
It was 2 females that was sitting on a porch because they heard me screaming and everything, but they never came over to the house. Mm-hmm. And when they saw me come out the house, they just told me, it's like, come here, come up here, come up here. And they had told me to duck because they saw somebody coming out from the side door. Mm-hmm. And I had already knew automatically that it was my ex-boyfriend. He had grabbed my keys from off of the counter in the kitchen and drove off in the car, but he only went up the street.
That was after he was shot?
That was after he was shot.
And he got in your car?
He got in my car.
That Lincoln?
Yep.
That dude has 7 rounds in his leg, got the car keys, and got in the car and left. Come on.
And he drove up the street. And I don't know if they caught up to him or if he...
Like the ambulance?
The ambulance or the police, because as soon as the shots was fired and I went over to the girl's house, a police cruiser came down the street doing their patrolling and stuff like that. But I guess in that area, which I wasn't aware of, they have a lot of criminal activity over there. And gunshots is very normal, I guess, to be over there. And they have like this, what is it, like a
Shots
fired.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So that's why they were there so fast.
Yeah, that's why they were there so fast. And
Did you see which way the guy ran, the shooter?
I think he got in a car.
What kind of car?
It's like a black, old, not really old, but it was like a late, maybe 2006, 2007 car. I couldn't make out the real model of it.
What did he look like?
Big set, not real heavy. He had starter dreads. It was like coming right here to his forehead. He's about my complexion. Definitely has a beard. He's a little heavy up top, like kind of cocky. It matches his bottom. His mustache and his beard connect. Black man, obviously. I want to say he's about in his 30s. Huh?
Muscular?
Yeah, muscular.
And you said like baby dreads, like short?
Yeah.
Okay. And about how old?
He had to be in around his 30s.
His 30s, and you said he got into a black car. Was it a car or an SUV?
Car. Like I said, it seemed like whoever the guy was, he was already looking into the house. Mm-hmm. Because when I knocked on and broke the back window, he was walking up, but he saw me as soon as I pushed onto the thing, or when he was hearing me. And then after I did that, I saw him come back. Mm-hmm. I saw him coming back. The house, I can't say it was another house that was on that corner.
All right, so that's where you ran afterwards, and the people there helped you. Did you know them? Okay.
I didn't know the people that came in the house, and I didn't know the people that I ran on the porch with.
But you saw him, walk by or something from the window before?
When I hit on the window in the back, because he wasn't letting me out, I had broke the window because I was trying to leave out the house. I saw him walking up, and as soon as I broke the glass, he stopped, and then he started coming back this way. Mm-hmm. So he had already heard me, mm-hmm. and the other female had already heard me too. But I guess to get like a view, because we didn't have no curtains or anything up, so you could see directly in the house. Mm-hmm. I had a sheet up, but I took it down because I was trying to get out.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing
And you weren't able to crawl out the window?
I was trying to, but he wouldn't let me.
Okay.
So was there any conversation with you and this man at that point when he sees you trying to get out the window? There's no conversation?
No conversation, because after I broke the window, my ex-boyfriend immediately grabbed me.
And pulled you back in?
Yes.
Okay.
And so, this might be a dumb question, but just to clarify, you and your ex-boyfriend broke up because of this incident? Like, you just haven't spoken since then, so it's presumed you're broken up? Or like, you've actually spoken since then and y'all are like, we're done?
I've spoken to him.
You have?
But I have not kept in continuous contact.
Right. What's his phone number?
3. But his phone is off.
Okay. What's his Instagram? Yeah. All right.
You sure you don't want nothing to drink? Water? Nothing?
Nothing.
All right. Okay. Well, we'll wait for the detective to get back in and talk about anything of any substance. We were just talking some more background information about like her family. Her dad, just to catch you up and tell me if I get something wrong. It was a good review. Her dad lives in Kentucky. When she was about 16 or 17, he secretly got married to a woman who's apparently not a very nice person, but he still lives down in Kentucky. His name is Cedric. And she has some contact with him, but not a ton.
Because of this girl? Because of the girl he
Because
married?
of his wife?
What, for me to have contact with him?
Yeah.
Oh, no. He heard everything that was going on.
Oh, about this?
Yeah, and then he had just recently got out of jail for not paying child support.
Oh, okay. And her mom drove in from New Jersey this morning.
Okay, so that's why you live with grandma? Okay.
Yeah. So that's basically what we talked about. Like
me and him, my ex-boyfriend and I, we were originally living with his parents still.
Your dad's parents?
No, his parents.
Oh, your ex-boyfriend's parents?
Yeah, my ex-boyfriend's parents, his mother. We were still living with him, and that's when we were living off of L March, off of Miles.
Okay.
And like I said, I don't know what happened with her and the landlord, but whatever the case was, I don't know if she wasn't paying anything. When he put the notice up and he's like, you got until 6 o'clock in the morning to have everything out. So, and like I said, it was me, him, and then it was his cousin, his girlfriend as well.
Yeah, but that was before y'all were at, or excuse me, before y'all were at East 74th.
Yes.
Sorry, I got those two intermixed. So then after this incident with your boyfriend a couple weeks ago off East 74th, obviously you move out. And is that when you move in with your grandmother?
Yep.
Okay.
She didn't want me to go nowhere else but with her.
Okay. And then, so 2 weeks ago, that's that. Lead me up to how we get to all this stuff now. What's like the first part?
My brother and I.
Your brother and I.
Nathaniel. Nathaniel Pope Jr.
All right. And is he your blood brother or play brother?
Play.
Okay.
But we've known each other for years.
Okay. Where did you meet him?
Right off of West 3rd at the 79, the 51, and you know all those bus stops, buses that come to that first bus stop before you hit the one going up towards St. Clair bus stop.
So
it's right across the street from I think Renaissance Hotel.
So y'all just met at a bus stop?
Yeah, we met at a bus stop.
Just hit it off?
How long ago was that?
2016.
About 2016. Okay. And have y'all ever dated?
Nope.
No, it's just always been friendship, platonic.
Yes.
Okay.
That might be the way she saw things. But men, I'm not going to lie, I'm a guy. We're like sharks. We'll surround the target for a while before we try to move in.
Okay, so what about your brother?
At the time, our friend had passed away. That was Amin Ajaz, Shomo.
Amin Ajaz Shomo. And he was a friend of yours, too?
Yes,
When did you first meet Amin Ajaz?
last year in January. Actually, no. I met him before Christmas, so 2018? No, 27. It would be 2017, but going into 2018.
Okay, so
No.
just...
I'm sorry, I said that all the time.
That's okay, take your time.
20.
We're in 2021.
Right.
Last year was the first COVID year, 2020.
Beginning of 2019.
So early 2019.
January.
Okay. January 2019. How do you meet Amin Jess? And I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong.
Okay, fine. We were all staying off of 110th and Superior.
Staying off 110th and Superior. And who's we all?
Nathaniel, Mo.
And Mo is Amin Jess?
Yes.
Okay.
Girl Turquoise,
Turquoise.
just like I used to go to color.
Okay.
And her sister, but not blood sister, play sister, which was also my brother Nathaniel's girlfriend at the time.
What's her name?
Kim.
Kim is, and so that Kim is Turquoise's play sister
Yeah.
and Nathaniel's girlfriend.
At the time, yes.
All right. And do you know Kim's last name?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
When I
That's
went
okay.
in there, I didn't know anything about anybody.
Yep. All right.
And that's how they wanted to keep it. So.
All right. So Nathaniel, Mo, Turquoise, and Kim. Kim, who is Turquoise's play sister and Nathaniel's girlfriend. And you.
Yes.
Anybody else?
No.
Okay, gotcha. So we're in January 2019, and you're staying at 13 of East 110th with Nathaniel, Mo, Turquoise, Kim, and you. Anybody else?
No.
Okay, and whose house is that?
It was under Turquoise.
Okay,
It was under-
under Turquoise's name. Do you know how she got it?
No, I do not. And I don't think she paid on anything of it either. I think, to be honest with you, I already felt like it was like a halfway house where people was just coming the wrong way to. But I didn't really know. I didn't get into it too much.
And was Turquoise a friend of yours?
I never liked her.
Okay. How did you get to that house then?
I had moved from the west side and I told him what was going on, Nathaniel. I told Nate what was going on and he was just like, okay, well, I have a house. I was like, you can come here. And like,
Nathaniel said this?
yes. He's like, you can come here. I talked with my sister and everything, so it'll be fine. Da 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 da. So
Okay.
that's why I ended up over there.
Okay. So Nathaniel offered you that place to stay.
Yes.
And that's where you first meet Mo.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And does Mo seem to know everybody else?
Mm-hmm.
And tell me about Mo. Is he a cool guy or?
He was an amazing, funny dude. When I
Yeah.
met him, he was 17 years old.
Oh, he's
20
young.
now.
Okay.
He just had his birthday. He just turned 19.
Okay.
He was going through some things.
Well,
He didn't really.
did he go into it? Like, did you know what he was going through? Like, what was that all about?
It was mainly his girlfriend. His girlfriend was a serious trip.
Who was his girlfriend at that time?
A girl named Leasia.
Alishah. How do I spell that? If you had to guess.
I'm gonna just say ASIA.
Okay. Do you know her last name?
No.
Okay. So Leasia is his girlfriend at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And is she about 17 too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. All right. And so they're going through stuff.
Yeah, they were going through stuff, and
Okay.
he was kind of doing like a get back thing,
Okay.
because like they would do a lot of tit for tat with each other, and I guess at the time he was trying to deal with me, mess with me at the time, and
Oh.
I ended up falling for it, and I went into the whole trap. I knew that he had a girlfriend and everything like that, but I wasn't dealing with nobody. He had told me that he would drop all of his girlfriends or his hoes or whatever to be with me, this, that, and the third. And he had talked to his brother with him about it. Not Nate, but it was somebody else. He wasn't there at the house. He never
Who was
lived with
the brother that he talked to?
Soul. SOL. He's in jail though.
All right.
So you guys actually start dating?
I can't say dating because it wasn't really that. It was just
It's
we
like,
messed around. That's literally what
like
it was.
friends with benefits sort of
Yeah,
thing?
friends with benefits. But he wanted more, but I told him it would never happen because of like the stuff that he keep going through, and he don't know how to chill. And I was like, and if you really wanted something like this to happen, then you need to tell her that she needs to,
Leasia.
the girl Leasia, that she needs to go on about her business. And they broke up, but she was crazy, and she knew where he was at. She's been over to the house plenty of times. She was staying there at one point before I was there. She was staying there at one point, but I think her, Leasia, and Turquoise got into it. Leasia, Turquoise, and Kim. Sorry.
They all got into a fight?
I think
over-
they all got. I have no clue what it was over.
But that was before you?
Yeah, it was way before me.
Okay.
They got into a fight, and she ended up having to leave, but he stayed there. And I think it was one night it was him and I. We was downstairs in the living room, and we was getting ready to go to sleep, and all you hear is a knock at the door. And he went up to the door. He was just like, "Who is it?" They never said anything. He's like, "Who is it?" And where the house is, because we stayed on the right side, and we stayed right then and there, because the house is literally split in half. You know, usually you have it upstairs and you got the downstairs.
Right.
It was literally half. So the door is right here, but then you got the wall, and then the window is right here, so you can't see.
Right.
Go looking out the window to see
Yeah.
at the door, and there was no window on the actual door itself. So he cracked it open, and she just came busting in. Like, she was fighting her way through. She was trying to get to me. She was trying to fight me. And I just went upstairs, and I guess he talked to her or whatever, and then she left because they was getting ready to call the police, and that was that.
Okay.
I didn't hear nothing else after her with
All
that.
right.
You
So-
ever see her again after that? No?
He ended up, after I left, we stopped talking. He was mad at me because I was leaving. That's when I had left to go down to Jersey.
And how did you find out that Mo had been killed?
Nate called me. I was getting ready to go DoorDash, and he had called me. He was just like, "They got Mo," and I'm like, "Who is they?" And I'm
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about? What you mean they got Mo? I was like, what is he? Did he
And
get
when-
locked up?
Yeah. When did Nate call you? Was it on November 2nd?
Yep, he called me. So it either had to just happen, or had it happen like a couple hours later where somebody had told him, and he came back and he told me.
Did he call your cell phone?
Yeah,
like his cell phone to your cell phone?
His phone is off, so he usually calls from like a text now number.
So it'll be, okay, but that phone call will be on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because it's just trying to find the timeline, right?
Yeah.
Like in what time and what day. Okay, so yeah, we probably will need a consent for her phone just so we can verify all that. Okay, so Nate calls you on November 2nd, and it would show up when he calls you on your phone as... Okay, got it. Because that would be from like a text now. What happens November 3rd?
I get a call from him.
From Nate?
And
At what time? Ish.
I want to say like 12 right in the afternoon.
Okay,
And it just hit.
so about 12 p.m. All right.
And I was going to go out and do more door dashing and ship shopping. But I think before I did any of that, I was helping my grandmother out, just like the chores around the house. I took my friend KK to the store. She had to go grocery shopping.
That's in the morning?
You know KK's real name?
All right, so took her to the store.
Took her to the store. Took her to the store. I think they called me. That's when he had told me he was getting ready for his performance because he raps.
Wait, so you said Nate called you or Nate called Mimi?
No, he called me.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
He was calling me, and I was telling him that I had a couple things that I had to do, run a couple errands before I could take him to go donate. Usually when he needs to make some money real quick, he goes to the plasma center.
Okay.
And
So you needed a ride to donate blood?
yes.
Or plasma.
Plasma.
Yeah. Okay.
And after I told him that, he said okay. Then her and I, after we went to the store, I dropped her off. I think I grabbed him. No, I think KK was still with me though. I think she was rolling around with me all day.
Okay.
I can't really remember, but I'm pretty sure she was either rolling around with me all day or I went back and I grabbed her.
Okay.
And that's when me and her, you know what? Sorry, I said it all wrong.
That's all right.
She was babysitting. That's what it was. She was babysitting. And Nate lived nothing but like 8 minutes away from where she was at. Right there, Maple on Garfield. She was babysitting. I went to go pick her up that morning. Then she had to go shopping and everything like that. But I told her, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go pick you up, and then I'm going to go pick Nate up because he said that he had to go donate. So she was like, okay, da-da-da-da. So after I picked her up, me and her went shopping. Then, after we went shopping, I dropped her off at home. She dropped her groceries and stuff off. Then me and her went back and we went to go get Nate.
Okay. So Nate calls you at about noon, tells you he's getting ready for his rap performance, but he needs a ride to donate plasma later. You're like, okay, cool. So sometime soon thereafter, you go to pick up KK, who's babysitting in Garfield. Then y'all go shopping. Then you take her back home. She drops off her stuff. And then y'all go together to pick up Nate from where he was staying, that Harrison Road in Maple Heights.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
And then we went to go pick him up. And we took him right over there on West 25th to the Plasma Center, CSL.
And she was with you, KK?
Yeah, she was with me.
Okay.
And that's when, after we dropped him off, that's when we did DoorDash. I think we only did 2 or 3 orders. And then, because his at the Plasma Center only takes you about 2 hours. So, we was only doing it for about 2 hours. In that moment in time, she was getting hungry and she wanted to get ready to go home. So she had told me that she wanted to pick up some Five Guys from down the Steel Yard. So we picked up Five Guys, she ordered it, whatever, picked it up, and then I dropped her off at home. And as she's sitting inside and she's ordering, Nate calls me and he's like, sis, and I'm like, yes. He's like, I gave your number to my sister, my other sister. I said, he's like, my phone is off, so they can't get in contact with me. I don't know why I can't get no reception in this building, but I gave them your number so that they can get in contact with me when you come back up here. They just want to make sure that I'm cool with this whole situation that was going on with Mo.
Now, just like earlier when I was kind of questioning what she was saying with her initial story when it came to the DV situation with her ex, this detective is about to start kind of ripping through some of the facts that she says. So this is going to be interesting.
And as she's sitting inside and she's ordering, Nate calls me and he's like, "Sis," and I'm like, "Yes." He's like, "I gave your number to my sister, my other sister." I said, he's like, my phone is off, so they can't get in contact with me. I don't know why I can't get no reception in this building, but I gave them your number so that they can get in contact with me when you come back up here. They just want to make sure that I'm cool with this whole situation that was going on with Mo. Because
what did you know what sister he's talking about?
No, I did not.
Does he tell you a name?
Never told me a name.
Well, then how do you know who's going to call you?
It just came from a number. And as soon as I got off the phone with him, they called me.
All right, what's the number?
I think it was a 440 number. I can't remember. And I don't know if that was a text now number or not either.
All right, so he says, KK's inside at Five Guys. Meanwhile, Nate calls you and says, "Hey, I'm not getting reception, so I gave your phone number to my other sister. Mm-hmm. She's going to call you to see if you're cool about the whole situation with Mo."
See if he was okay. Check in on him and stuff like that.
Check in on
Nate. She was calling to check on him, but because his phone is off and he couldn't get no reception in her, he couldn't pick up any calls.
How did he get your number to her if his phone is off?
He just gave her my number. And I don't know if it's like certain parts, because he called me while he was still in there.
But he claims he doesn't have reception.
And like most people that don't like practice telling the truth, a lot of them are quick-witted. I think she's one of them.
How did he get your number to her if his phone is off?
He just gave her my number. And I don't know if it's like certain parts, because he called me while he was still in there.
But he claims he doesn't have reception.
I'm guessing, I don't know if that's... I think when you go back, you can't have your phone.
Oh.
When you go back there, you're not allowed to have your phone. So when he's up front, you can...
So he knows he's about to be out of pocket. And so he calls and says, "I gave your number to my sister because he's about to be out of pocket. And she's going to be calling you to get in touch with Nate?"
Yes, to get in touch with him to see if he's okay. And after he said that...
But you said something, it's about the Mo situation. What's that all about?
With him dying. Because he was getting a lot of backlash that people thought that he had something to do with his death.
Oh, Nate was?
Yeah, they thought, a lot of people are still thinking that he still has something to do with Mo's death, how he died and everything.
Weren't they friends?
Yep, they were brothers. Playful brothers, but they were very close. Very close.
Okay. So she's going to call to see if Nate's okay regarding the Mo situation.
Right.
Okay, so then you're like, all right. And so he hangs up, and then you get a call from...
They called me right after.
And it was a phone number, and it was call, so that'll be on your phone. Okay, cool. And it's a 440 number, and so this is about what time, you think?
The place was just closing, so I think the place closes at like 9.
All right, so we'll say
So I had to be there at like 8:30. Mm-hmm. When I got there, I had to be there at 8:30.
Right, so and 8:39, you get this call now from a 440 number.
No, not at 8:39. I didn't get that call.
Oh.
And when I got that call, it was like 7-ish.
Okay, so at about 7 p.m. you get this phone call.
Yeah.
From this 440 number. Okay, and how do they identify themselves?
They never said a name.
Is it a male or a female?
Definitely a female.
All right, so a female calls you from this phone, and what did she say?
She's like, "Is he out yet? Did he come out the place yet?" And I'm like, "No." And I was like, "I'm not even there, so I wouldn't really know." I was like, "I don't think he's done." I was like, "You still have about another hour and a half to
down okay?
Just cough.
I'm so sorry.
Horrible.
What was I going to say?
So no, I'm not even there.
I said, "No, I'm not there." I said, "I don't think he's out yet either." I said, "It takes about 2 hours for him, to finish donating everything, plus to get the money." And then she was like, "Okay," and then hung up on me. Then called me back another 10 minutes later and asked the same question. And I'm like, "I'm not there. I will call you when I get there and let you know." And she was like, "All right." And then I just hung up on her. And I'm like, that's very weird. Mm-hmm. So then, I finally get there. She done called me at least about 4 or 5 times since he done gave my number to her.
And she never gives you a name. How does she identify herself? Did you say like, hey, this is
Yeah, she's like, this is his sister.
this is his
Never
sister.
said a name or anything like that, and I don't really never question it because Nate has a lot of sisters. It's like he has a lot of brothers, but more so sisters than anybody else.
Okay.
And I finally get there, and I didn't call them. I texted them. I texted the
That number.
and I said, I'm here. And then I'm sitting there, and I told them,
You've already dropped KK off?
yeah, I already dropped KK off.
Did you tell her about any of this?
No,
Okay.
nope. After I dropped her off, I made my way back over to the west side, and as I pulled up, I texted the number, and I said that I was here. And they asked me what type of car I was in. I told them what type of car I was in, and what seemed like they were already here. As if like they knew where he was at
Okay.
before I had gotten here.
Before you had gotten to the plasma center.
It seemed like they were already there because when I texted the number and I said that I was here, car lights came on and they pulled up on the side of me. So
What kind of car were they in?
it was like a black SUV.
Like,
Oh, that's so nice of you. Look at that teamwork. You could hear you coughing
Teamwork.
from all the way out there. He's like, I know that's my buddy joking to death in there on his own water.
God. What kind of car? I'm sorry.
It was like a black SUV. I want to say Ford Escape.
A Ford Escape?
I think so. And I had called Nate when they pulled up on the side of me. And I didn't say anything to them, and they didn't say anything to me neither. But I called him, and I'm like, so who are these people? I was like, because they didn't call me about 6 or 7 times, and they saying they they was going to meet you up here. And he was like, meet me up here? What they meeting me up here for? I thought they was just calling to check in with me. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. So then he comes out, 9 o'clock then already hit. And I'm thinking he's about to get in my car, and he didn't. He ended up getting in that car. And I couldn't see nobody else in the car. The car was tinted out as well.
And you said it's a black Ford Escape?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So there goes gas money again.
Seriously.
And he gets in the car, he's sitting there for a second.
Does he get in the front seat or the back seat? On the driver's side or the... Okay.
Gets in the back seat, and couldn't hear anything because the windows was rolled up too, and I couldn't see nobody in there either. So then he gets out the car, and I roll down my window, and he was like, he's like, you're still dropping me off, but I just need you to follow them right quick. And I'm like, where are y'all going? He never said anything. So at the time, I'm just thinking in my head, I'm like, I don't know these people, and I don't know if my brother was in danger or not, so I just followed them.
So he asked you to follow? And what does he say again? About...
He gets out the car and he says, you're still dropping me off at home. He's like, I just need you to follow them right quick. And I said, well, is there a reason as to why? He never said anything. He's just like, just follow them, da, da, da. And at times, sometimes I can tell with his face whether or not he gives me signs of like, I'm in trouble or something like that.
Right.
And at that time, I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, let me just follow the car.
Yeah.
So he never gets in your car?
He never got in my car.
You just follow the car that he's riding in right now?
Yes.
Does he, like, are you just talking through the window?
I'm talking through the window.
Driver's side or passenger?
Drivers.
Okay.
He came to my driver's door.
So he gets out and he walks around, because they're parked on your right?
Yeah.
Okay.
On my right side.
Walks around and then he's talking to you through your... Okay.
My window. And he says, still dropping me off, but I need you to follow them.
And you can tell there's something amiss.
Yeah.
Does he seem like anxious or excited or?
He didn't seem anxious. He was just like in a normal state. Like I guess he was trying to keep his cool. I have no clue, to be honest with you. I really don't. I would usually tell from the way he talks. Like if he's nervous, he'll get to stuttering and stuff like that.
And he's not stuttering. Okay, so he's not nervous, but you're just like, well, this is weird.
Yeah, and I was just like, any other time, I know the rest of his sisters and stuff, his brothers and stuff like that. So for me not to know them, it was weird. And I didn't know what was really going on either.
Were you able to see them at any point?
Yeah, I was.
At this point or later?
Later. After following them,
well, we'll stick with the timeline.
Yeah.
So he's like, just, you're still going to drop me off at home. That's a house in Maple. But I just need you to follow them real quick.
Right.
And you're like, okay. And so does he get in your car or he gets in their car?
He gets in their car.
All right. So then, let me switch the page. Stand by, please. So many notes. All right. So Nate gets into the Ford, and then what happens? Do you text anyone else, or do you tell anybody, or okay? All right.
And I didn't get no calls, I didn't make no calls, and didn't get no text, and I didn't receive no text.
All right.
So
So the 440 number no longer is like calling or texting you.
after I got cut off, I called them.
Later on. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So Nate gets into the Ford, and then what happens?
They pulled off, and I followed behind them.
Okay.
We're getting right to the bridge in West 25th going towards downtown, and this car just cuts me off, and they like completely just like disappeared, and I couldn't, get to him because of the red light and whatnot, and I wasn't gonna run the light or anything like that. But I'm calling. First couple of times they didn't answer, so I'm like, okay, so what's going on? Then I called again. Then it was a female that answered, and I'm like, yeah, put Nate on the phone. So then Nate gets on the phone, he's like, yes, this is going on. I'm like, I just lost track of y'all, I don't know where y'all went. And then he tells me, just like, we're gonna head up to the McDonald's off of Kinsman. And I'm like, okay. And then I was getting ready to head up there, and I get another call from the same number, and he's calling me, and he's telling me that, her back driver's side tire caught on fire. And it was right up under her gas tank. And I pulled up over there because I didn't know what was going on. And everybody's out the car and stuff like that. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at them. And I'm looking at the car, and they asking me for water because they was throwing water on the tire.
Is it smoking? Or?
It was smoking.
Okay.
It was actually, and I didn't know if they did anything or whatnot. I don't think so, but it was hot. It was definitely hot. And at that point, I didn't really have a choice, so they got in my car.
So wait, so now you see all the people, and do you eventually come to know their names? Okay, so now that you know their names, who do you see there? So this is while they got out of their car that was on fire and throwing water on it and whatever. Who all's there?
Mo's uncle.
Mo's uncle, what's his name?
Hakeem.
Hakeem, okay. And then who else is there?
Mo's the mother of his child, the one that's pregnant. I don't really know her name, to be honest with you. They just said Mo's baby mother. That's what they said.
So we'll just say Mo's baby mother.
And the other girl, I don't know her name either, but her name started with a D or something. I couldn't hear too much because I wasn't trying to be there.
Okay.
They would talk like in codes and stuff.
So it's Hakeem.
Mo's baby mama.
And then his sister.
And then Nate's sister? Or whose sister?
Mo's sister.
Mo's sister. And she's a female whose first name starts with a D.
Yes.
Now, this is pre-kidnappings. They haven't kidnapped Turquoise or Tashara or Alishah. They haven't kidnapped anybody. This is them trying to get their stuff together to get the vehicles necessary to go do this. Their vehicle's on fire.
Okay. So if I were to tell you a name for Mo's baby mama, would you recognize it or no? No,
I've never met any of these people.
All right. So then they're putting out the fire. Is anybody, are like random people coming to show up to help?
Yeah.
It's a smoking car.
It was like two or three people, but they didn't do anything. They just stood there.
It's not very good. All right. And so then what happens?
They looking at me, and Nate was like, "You got to make room in the car." And I'm like, "Were they getting in the car?"
Yeah.
I said, yeah. So I was taking everything out, and I put everything in the trunk.
Okay.
The car was kind of junky at the time.
All right.
So I just threw my purse, and he had some of his Nate's belongings in my car and stuff, like his shoes and stuff like that. So, and they got in my car.
All right. So you put stuff in the trunk of your car to make room. And do you see at any point in time, like while they're...
Now, I'm about to get on my soapbox real quick. And a lot of my former basketball players, I coach a lot of basketball. And I used to talk about, because I would pick up kids from the inner city, and I would take them out of the inner city and take them to a little more safer areas. And we would practice and play and everything like that. And I would tell them, in the inner city, I would like, look at this. I'd take them into the bathroom in a rec center, and I would show them the trash on the floor around the trash can. And the trash can's half full. I'm like, this makes no sense, but this is a lack of pride in your own community. And then I would take them over to some certain other areas. No, I'm not naming race or anything like that, because there's some white areas and some Hispanic areas that are trashy too. Let's just be honest. But I would take them to certain other areas, and I'd be like, see, notice how there's no trash. I would take my whole team into the bathroom, like, notice there's no trash on the floor. It's all in the trash can. Look at this woman. She's throwing trash on the ground. There is a dumpster about 30 to 40 feet in front of her. We don't care about our own communities. And I say we, I mean people that live in certain communities don't care about those communities. It makes no sense. I hate this type of crime. It's a nonviolent crime, but it's so aggravating to see people do this. Okay, ran over.
Or like, putting the fire out or anything, like, does anybody seem to be holding any bags or any...
Nobody have a bag or anything like that?
Weapons, like nobody, you don't see any... Okay.
I didn't see any of that.
Okay, so right now Nate's just like, all right, they're going to get in your car. And you're like, this is weird, but okay.
Right.
All right.
So
you make room because you're very nice, and you're like, maybe one of these people will give me gas money. What is this, free Uber? All right, and so then what happens next? They all get in. Let's start here. You're driving. Mm-hmm. All right. And
I wasn't letting nobody else drive my car.
Yeah, well, I understand that. So who sits next to you?
Nate.
Nate sits next to you, and then who sits right behind you?
I think it was Hakeem.
Okay.
Right behind me.
And then who's in the center?
I think it was the sister, and then the baby mother was behind me.
Sister, and then baby mama. Okay.
Now, remember, they have not kidnapped anybody. And the question at hand that we're really using this interview to determine is whether Nate knew what was going on, whether he was a part of it, or whether he was being held at gunpoint and forced to do this. Because that's what he just told us earlier in that interview, earlier in this video, that they had guns on me and my sister, were forcing us to do that. That's the question.
All right. And so everybody gets in your car, and then who tells you where to go or what happens? Like, who says what?
The first thing I was told to just drive around.
Who tells you that?
I think it was Nate that told me that.
Okay.
They all kind of had deep voices. Like, I don't know if Nate has a deep voice.
Yeah, but he's sitting right next to you. You'll know if it's Nate or if it's somebody else.
It was somebody in the back. I don't
Okay, so someone from the back seat.
Someone from the back seat was just like, just drive here, da da. So that's what I just did. I just drove around, and then
to drive around, and they're giving directions.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And if this is a deep voice from the back seat who's giving you these directions,
mm-hmm.
Is it all the same voice or different people saying things?
Different people.
All right, different people. And it's always people in the back seat?
No, Nate was saying something as well. He would say something every now and then, though.
Okay, about like, no, go over here now.
Yeah.
All right. While they're all talking, what else are they saying? They've got to be saying something to each other.
Nothing that I would really know too much about. Like, I don't like whatever they were talking about had something to do with Mo being killed.
Okay.
And
how did you gather that?
Because they kept saying Mo.
Okay.
And they always said that, no, he or she has something to do with this, and I'm tired, And I'm lost because I don't know what the heck is going on. I'm just driving.
Mm-hmm. And do they sound like angry? Do they sound confused? Do they sound sad? Like
sounded normal, just like having a regular conversation.
Okay. Like they're trying to figure out. It sounds like they're trying to figure out like who killed Mo. Is that the thing? Okay, that's what you're picking up on.
I was trying to figure out who killed Mo.
Okay.
How they knew, I guess, it was fake money or something in the car. That's all I've heard so far was that was the reason as to why he was killed, because he had fake prop money in the car.
And is that what all these people are saying?
Yeah.
So they're saying Mo was killed because he had fake prop money in the car.
Mm-hmm. And whoever did it keeps bringing up the name Colin. It's some dude named Colin.
They're bringing up that name?
I keep bringing up this dude named Colin.
And
his name was on Instagram was Osama bin Trap.
talking about?
He went on Instagram the day after Mo was killed. Went on there.
So November 3rd.
Yep.
This Instagram account?
Mm-hmm.
And you saw it? Or is
Osama Bin Trapp.
Right, and that's Osama
BINTRAPP.
Okay, and so did you see this?
What?
Did you see this Instagram post that you're going to describe?
Mm-hmm.
And did you see it on November 3rd?
Mm-hmm.
Before you picked these people up?
Yep, actually, yep.
Okay.
Before,
so you see...
because it was all over Instagram.
All right, and so before you even pick them up, you see this thing from Osama Bin Trapp, and what does it say?
He deserved to die. He was a rat. He snitched. Did that in the third. It was just a whole bunch of stuff that was being said, but none of it make any sense. And he's like, he deserved to be 6 feet under. Da da da.
That's not.
And at this time, I'm thinking, I'm like, well, did he do it? Like he talking extremely bold. He's real heavy on Instagram. He obviously does not care.
Yeah, that's mean.
And then like after the whole situation, he posted again and was just like, I killed Mo. He's like, I really regret it, and kept sharing posts and stuff.
When did he say that?
It had to be. It was after the girl went missing.
So okay, sometime. So we've got a lot in between there, but sometime after the girl goes missing, this Instagram account, Osama Bin Trapp, posts that he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Posts that he killed Mo. And he basically confesses.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, I'm sorry. And
I regret it. He's like, I deserve to die too. He's like, I never meant for stuff like to go this way. And I was really thrown off.
That's a lot different than that first.
Yeah.
Like, why would you?
It doesn't make sense.
That's a 180. All right. Well, we'll get to that because that's way after. Okay. So earlier on November 3rd, you yourself even see this Osama Bin Trapp posts this thing about like that Mo deserved to die, that he was a snitch, that he deserved to be 6 feet under, which is all very not nice. I mean, he just died the day before. Love of God. Like, so they clearly don't like each other, this Osama Bin Trapp and Mo, or didn't.
And
Had you ever heard of him before?
Never heard.
Okay.
The guy, his name's Colin. Osama Bin Trapp dude, his name is Colin.
Okay, Colin.
And from what I heard, Nate told me that he was on Instagram Live one day, and he was at Mo's house. Nate was at Mo's house.
Nate's at Mo's house. Who's on Instagram Live?
Nate was
Nate's on Instagram Live.
He was on his Instagram Live, and I think they was rapping or something like that, because they both rapped.
Nate and Mo.
Yeah, Nate and Mo both rapped. And I think Colin said something disrespectful in the comments, you know, where everybody could see it. And Mo, being the person that he is, always, because he was always the person to stick up for his family or friends or whatever. So he grabbed the phone and started talking crap to him, and they just went back and forth with that whole situation.
And when did this happen?
I'm not sure. Nate just told me. He said he's like, I think that's the reason as to why Mo and Colin didn't like each other in the first place, was because of me, because Mo was sticking up for me when Colin was trying to dog me about something. He didn't tell me, he didn't get really like in exact details about what he was talking about. He just said that they had words on Instagram, and then that's when Mo picked up the phone and he started telling him that we can fight this, that, and the third, but you're not going to be talking to my brother any old type of way. And just being the defensive person that he is.
Yeah, just sticking up for his friend.
So we're going to skip ahead because a lot of the information that they're asking from her, this is on the 12th of November. This is after they've spoken to Shara and to Turquoise. A lot of the information is kind of redundant. You've heard it before, you know, talking about going over and picking up the people being abducted and stuff like that. So, but what we're going to go and fast forward to is once they get to the trap house, she says some stuff that just will make you really look at her a little bit different.
I followed them after they pulled out.
And it's still this black four-door sedan?
Yep.
It's a Chevy with a real plate?
Yes.
Okay.
And didn't nobody say anything, didn't get no calls or anything like that. Well, I saw the car come back out, and I was told to follow it, and I followed it.
Who tells you to follow it?
Baby mama.
Okay. Does she have a gun?
I I didn't see any.
Okay, so she's not like threatening you. She's just like, follow that car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I followed it.
And Hakeem still isn't in your car? Okay.
Wasn't in my car. Nor was the little girl. Short girl.
Is that D?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Her. I followed the car. We drove like 10 minutes somewhere. I don't know if it was like somebody's house or what. I have no clue. But we pulled up over there, and then I didn't see nobody getting out the car or anything. They pulled in some driveway, like all the way in the back, and I didn't see nobody else get out the car. Then the girl, the baby mother, got out the car, and Nate got out the car, and I stayed in my car. Didn't go nowhere.
And they just tell you, wait here?
That's what they didn't say wait. I just waited because I was waiting on my brother Nate.
And they don't say, they just pull up and they both get out without saying anything?
No, he gets out and he's like, just wait for me.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. So then after they get out the car, I said I was out there for about another 10 minutes. And after that, it was that. He got back in my car and we just drove off and I took him home. That's it. That's all I came.
And where are y'all when this happens?
It's somewhere on the east side. I want to say not on Superior. I'm not sure where his house is at, because I've never been over there. I don't even know that area.
All right, somewhere on the east side, you go to this house and you basically end up dropping baby mama off.
Because I didn't, the other two people, they didn't get back in my car, and Nate was still in the front seat with me.
Okay. All right.
And I didn't think to ask no questions or nothing. I mean.
So, do you know what you know why we're here, right? Why are we here?
For kidnapping and murder and torture. Yeah.
And what do you know about that?
From what I was told and read, that she was taken from her home, or she was lured out, I should say. She was lured out, and she was then tortured somewhere, and I guess more than likely if I don't know if she wasn't talking. I don't even know how she got into the whole situation, but I don't know if she wasn't talking or something, and it just happened. I'm not really sure. I didn't even know that who I was following and stuff, that she was even in the car. I didn't know anything of that. I don't even know the girl.
Do you know anything about her? Like, do you know her name?
Except for what I saw in the Alishah.
Okay, and where did you see that?
On Cleveland Members page in the news.
Okay. And what does Cleveland Remembrance page in the news, what are they saying about her?
22-year-old girl. First they said that she was missing, and they said that she was kidnapped. Then they brought out pictures and stuff, and I guess once they found her body, that she was tortured, tortured and then murdered. That's all I know from what I was reading. But I never knew that she was in the car.
So she claims that she never saw Alishah in the other car. And the reason why is because she was told to wait out front of the apartment complex while Turquoise's car was used to go back to Alishah's apartment to get her to come out.
Okay.
And then I was told to go to this house. I'm not sure the address of the house or where it was at, but I'm pretty sure it was in EC. And pulled up over there. I pulled in the driveway, and the car behind me ended up coming in like 6 or 5 minutes after I pulled in.
So you're just sitting there?
I'm just sitting.
You and the baby mama and Nate. And what are they saying?
Not saying anything. We were just sitting in complete silence.
Okay.
The baby mother, after a minute, she was just like, we waiting on Hakeem to get back.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. So after they pull into the driveway, that's when I sat in the car, but there was a light that was shining directly into my car. So even with the tent, you could still see in it. But I sat in the car and everybody else got out.
So
I didn't really get the glimpse of her face.
So baby mama and Nate get out of your car, and then there's a car parked behind you. And who gets out of that car?
That's when I recognized it was turquoise.
Okay.
And the girl, but I didn't never know her name or anything like that.
Right.
It was just another female.
Okay.
And they walked in the house.
Okay. And who all walks in? Turquoise.
All of them except me.
Alishah. Dee. Hakeem. Nate. And baby mama. But you're blocked in to the driveway with that other car.
Yes.
Would you recognize the house if you saw it?
I'm not really sure, but you could try.
Are they escorting Alishah, or is she walking at her own free will?
She was walking at her own free will.
In front of them?
It was like in between.
In between who?
Hakeem, the baby mother, the girl D, and me.
So these two are in front?
Turquoise was behind the girl Alishah.
So it goes baby mama, Nate, Alishah, Turquoise, Hakeem. No, D, Hakeem.
It was Hakeem, and it was the baby mother. Then it was the girl Alishah, Turquoise. Then it was Des or D, and then Nate.
Okay.
So Turquoise was actually behind Alishah? Okay.
That's it.
That's it? Okay. Because you recognize the driveway?
Yeah.
Like how tall it is? Okay, so that's...
She having to pull into it.
She said, that's 11823 Imperial. Okay, so you go there and now you're just, does anybody say anything to you? Like tell you like sit in the car or?
I just sat in the car and it's not like I could go anywhere.
Right.
The girl parked in behind me.
Okay.
And after they went in the house, Hakeem came back outside and he was like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, not really. And then he was just like, okay, well just calm down. He was like, I'm gonna, because I had been saying that I wanted a mild all day. And because I was really stressed about what was going on. And he was like, okay, well, I'm going to get Turquoise out here and move her car. And I'm like, okay, well, where are we going? And he's like, well, one, he's like, you need some air in your tires. And then two, I wanted to get you a mild. So then he gets in my car and drive off, go to a gas station. That was nothing but like up the road.
So who moves the car behind you?
Turquoise.
Now, if you're in the camp, like I was in I think it was episode 2, questioning Turquoise, whether she was a part of this, keep this part in mind. Also, as we continue on, keep in part with her too. Not necessarily saying that she was a part of it, but just watch her actions.
She does move it.
Yeah.
And then, do you see, okay, so you see her move her car. Is Hakeem already in your car? So he gets in your car and then Turquoise moves her car? Does he get back out of your car to go talk to her?
Nope.
So she just, do you see her park?
She parked in front of the house. And when we came back, he put air in my tires, got them out, came back, and then they were looking for Nate because they didn't know Nate had walked out. And come to find out, Nate was in the car talking to Turquoise.
Okay. So you never saw, like after Turquoise moved her car, someone go up to her car and then like, okay.
So her friend Tashera had already been released and dropped off at this point. Turquoise had no gun on her and could have dipped, but she didn't.
No, when I pulled off, she was still in the car and she had her head on the thing.
Were the lights on in her car?
Nope.
No.
It was off. She turned the car off.
So the car was off.
After she backed it up, parked it on in front of the street.
And you're sure Hakeem was already in your car?
He was already in my car.
And you're sure he never got out of your car?
Nope.
Did you see anybody else come out of the house and approach her car?
No.
All right, so then you and Hakeem leave for the gas station. And then he gets you a Black and Mild
Yes.
and puts air in your tires.
Yes.
Does he give you gas money?
No.
What the hell, man? Come on.
Still no
Still
gas
no
money.
gas money. We're gonna run out of gas here. All right, Black and Mild, air in your tires. Okay. Do you ever see him with a gun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When did you see him with a gun?
When they had gotten out the car. When
And
I
when
first pulled up.
At Imperial?
Yeah.
When you saw him with a gun? Was he pointing the gun at Alishah? No.
He just had it in his pocket like this.
Okay.
He never pulled it out or anything.
All right. Did you see anybody else with a gun? No. Just Hakeem. Okay. When y'all go to the gas station, does he still have the gun? No. Okay. So
He
he's
didn't
not.
have it on him.
All right. And so then what happens after you leave the gas station?
He said that he wanted to go home
Okay.
and wanted to take a shower because he stunk.
Okay.
And I sat in the car.
How long? And then you take him in there, or you take him there. Do you let him, like, what does he say?
He said, I'll be right back.
And you said, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have your phone number?
No, he didn't have it.
Do you have his phone number so you can get a hold of him?
It wasn't until after me and Nate was getting ready to leave.
That was later in the evening that he
When we
gives
went back over there on Imperial.
that he gives
After
you his
he
number or
took a
something.
shower, yeah.
Okay. So Hakeem, so all he says, you have no way to reach him. He just says, "I'll be right back," and then he gets out and he goes into this house. And how long is he in the house?
About 30 minutes.
So she sits over there at Hakeem's house or outside of Hakeem's house for 30 minutes without any guns on her, nobody else in the car. And Nate is not her real brother. It's her fake brother. It's her street brother. But it gets better.
Okay.
And I was still sitting in my car. And I was just smoking my Black and Mild.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure, because they had asked for my phone. And I think they turned everything off. Like,
Who had asked for your phone?
I think it was him.
When did he ask for your phone?
When I think when we were coming from downtown, he had asked for my phone, everybody's phone, actually, and he had put them all on airplane mode, so that I guess, I don't know what that really does, to be honest with you.
Okay. And leaving downtown, and he put them all on airplane mode?
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, in this story, when he says, I'll be right back, and you drop him off the car, and he's in the house for like 30 minutes, and you're sitting in the car smoking your Black and Mild. Now we're into probably like the early morning hours of...
Yeah, what's going on?
Of what day?
The 4th.
The 4th.
Mm-hmm. What's going on, like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Okay. Are you sure it's the 4th? Could it have been the 5th? All right, so November 4th, early morning hours. All right. And we'll be able to get some of this just to narrow down the time frame also from your phone. Although your phone is still on. You have your phone with you while you're sitting in the car? Are you like texting anybody or saying, is it still in airplane mode? It's still in airplane mode. Okay. So you can't really even scroll Instagram or anything.
I didn't want to be on it.
Like, he turned everybody's phone off, even my sister phone off. And that's the reason why we was with him for so long, because she was trying to get her phone back.
You have your phone with you while you're sitting in the car? All right, so then when he comes back out, where do y'all go?
I went back to the house on Imperial.
All right, you go back to Imperial. And when you get to Imperial, is Turquoise in her car still parked there?
She was still parked there, but her windows was rolled up and you couldn't see her in her car. And I couldn't see if Nate was in there, but I knew once I had pulled into the driveway, he invited me into the house.
Who, Hakeem?
Yes.
And what'd you say?
And I was like, I really don't want to, but he was just like, come in the house.
So then he tells you to go in the house. Okay.
I go in the house and I'm just sitting there. I didn't even see the girl, but I saw Turquoise. And I saw everybody else, so I don't know where they put her in the house.
Okay.
So upstairs. It wasn't downstairs, we were upstairs.
Okay. And when you say you saw everybody, you saw Turquoise and who else?
Everybody else, the baby mother, the girl D, Hakeem, but I didn't see Nate.
Okay.
And Not Turquoise, sorry. Not Turquoise. She wasn't in there because she was still in the car.
Okay.
But I saw
Baby mama.
baby mama,
Dee.
Dee. And then that's when Hakeem and I had walked in.
And Hakeem, but no Nate.
But no name.
Okay.
And I was sitting there because he had, at the time, he was trying to charge his phone or something like that. And he was looking for a charger. And I was just like, well, where is he? Because, I mean, it would be weird for him not to be sitting in here. Because I really was trying to just grab him and leave.
Yeah.
And come to find out he was sitting in the car talking to her.
Oh, talking to Turquoise? Okay.
I think she was having a breakdown. I have no clue. And then I was still sitting on the couch. And that's when he came up and I told him we were leaving. And
So Nate came in and you're like, we're out. And you say that in front of everybody?
say it for everybody.
And does anybody say anything to you? Hakeem doesn't say, like, no, you're not, sit down? Okay.
But before I left, he was just like, what's your number? And I
Oh.
gave him my number.
Did he give you his number?
He just he told me give him my number. And he said that he would be calling me.
Okay. Did he threaten you?
No,
Did you see the gun again?
no,
And you didn't see the girl?
no,
Did you hear her?
no.
Okay.
I didn't hear her, didn't see her.
Okay,
I don't
so
know where
then-
they put her at.
So Hakeem is present when you and Nate leave?
Yes, he's there.
And he sees the two of you leave? And he's okay with it? Okay. Okay. So before you left, Hakeem had you give him your number. I think I've got that right. And he said he'd be calling. And then you and Nate leave? Okay.
And we left from there, and I dropped him off up in Maple Heights, the place that's on Harrison.
I mean, what do y'all talk about? Like, are you like, once you pull away, aren't you like, WTF, dude?
What I say to him was like, well, why wouldn't you say anything to me? I said, if you felt like there was something more going on, why wouldn't you say something to me ahead of time? I said, because when we were sitting there at the plasma center, I could already tell there was something weird going on. I just couldn't pinpoint what was really happening. And then he was just like, I'm sorry.
For being your brother, he has dragged you into something that's horrible. You know that?
Yeah. And I can't get out of it. I really can't. I'm stuck. I really am. Because I've never been into any type of stuff like this.
Had you met Hakeem before?
I have.
Okay, so you were somewhat
But
familiar with him?
I didn't realize who he was.
Sure.
Because he had his dreads cut off.
Right, okay.
The last time that I saw him was when I was living over there on 110th.
And who was he with at that point?
I think he was with some light-skinned chick. She was bald-headed.
Okay.
Some girl he was dating.
Do you know what her name was or what he called her?
I never got into it.
Did she have an association with 110th?
Sure. I know there was one girl that Turquoise and I think Kim and Nate really got into.
Okay.
That was, what's her name? Brittany.
Brittany. Do you know Brittany?
I don't know her.
So you've never
I've
seen
never
her?
seen her.
So you
I've
don't know
never
what she
been
looks
around
like?
her.
Okay.
No.
So Turquoise, Kim, and Nate got into it with this Brittany girl over what?
I don't know if it was over the house. I'm pretty sure it was over the house because they always argued about it. They always argued about like payments and stuff like that, or whether people was going to get evicted. It was always something. There was a lot of drama that was in that house.
Yeah.
That sounds like it.
Yeah. So you take Nate to that house off of Maple.
On Harrison.
Oh, excuse me, off Harrison in Maple. Thank you so much. Clearly that hasn't kicked in yet. Might have to go too. And all you do is you do talk to him about though, like why wouldn't you give me a heads up, dude?
I told him, I was like, why wouldn't you say something to me? I was like, if you knew that they weren't supposed to be up there. Like, how did they know that you were up there? Because like I said, when I first got there, when I dropped him off, and then when I came back to pick him up, and I texted the number and told them that I'm here, car lights came on, and they pulled up on the side of me, right next to me. So at that point, I'm thinking, like, they already knew you were here.
Yep.
Or they were trying to figure out where you were at.
Yep.
So,
They're talking about the plasma place.
So, when did you put it together that Alishah wasn't free to leave?
I didn't know that she was in the car, the other girl's car, until we pulled over to the trap house. And I didn't see her, but I had saw the girl Lee, saw Hakeem, and I saw Nate. And that's when I saw Turquoise, and she had a smaller person in front of her.
Okay.
And that's when I put 2 and 2 together, because they kept saying the girl name, but I never saw her face or anything.
Okay. I just asked when she first put 2 and 2 together that Alishah wasn't free to leave, and she said at the trap house when she saw Hakeem and Dee and Nate and Turquoise, and then there was a smaller person in front of Turquoise, and she didn't see her, but she heard them saying the name Alishah, and then she started to put 2 and 2 together at that point. So, and then when y'all go to that house on Imperial, when you get up, when Hakeem orders you to go inside, and they talk about Mo's bedroom, do you figure out whose house is that?
I thought it was his.
You think it's Mo's house?
No, I thought it was Hakeem's house.
Oh, Hakeem's house. So
I didn't know if he had multiple places.
sure. So you thought like Mo was living with Hakeem? Okay, gotcha. And so then
at first, I didn't even know that was his baby mother either.
When did you find that out?
When I saw her stomach, and they kept talking, they kept saying, yeah.
At that house?
Yep.
Okay.
And they kept saying, yeah, and I'm sitting up here pregnant with our child, and he ain't even here. And I was just like, whoa, because I wasn't expecting that. And it was weird because, like I said, they look like dudes, like straight dudes. So she started, the last time I saw her, she had makeup on. She put lashes on, lipstick, stuff like that. And then that's when I saw her stomach, and I was like, oh, wow.
So that's when you realized that was Mo's baby mama? Okay.
And they kept saying baby mama, but I never knew who.
Right, who or...
Right. Never knew who it was.
Okay.
I didn't even know he had gotten anybody pregnant, to be honest with you.
So by the time you get home that night, I mean, I know you've had a very intense evening. Why don't you call the police?
Scared. And don't really make a difference, because whether I'm out here or if I'm in there, it's not going to be a very pretty scene either way. I never said anything. I was scared to. I really was.
Why were you scared?
Because I've never been put in a situation like this. So I don't know what to do. So if somebody tells me, do this, that, and the third, I'm going to do it. Because at this point, not only is they only putting their lives at risk, they're putting my life at risk.
Right.
And I don't know if they know where I live, or if Nate told them they know where I live, where he knows where I live, or where I be at. I don't know.
So you're scared. Okay. Do you talk to anybody about it?
People always say they try to ask me questions and stuff, and even then I couldn't really say anything because I didn't really know too much about the whole situation. I didn't at all. Yeah.
Have what?
Other photograph. Thank you, ma'am.
Well, it's a pretty scary thing, right? Yeah, I get that.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, I totally get that.
And even from like the little bit of me being around Hakeem. He's a very fearful person.
Like even without threatening you, you just felt intimidated? Can you describe why you felt intimidated? Like what he said or did that?
It was just his whole demeanor. Like he didn't care. He didn't or doesn't. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All he was really thinking about, just pretty much like everybody else, was they trying to figure out who killed Mo. Mm-hmm. And
did you see anybody else with a gun?
no,
Hakeem's the only one you saw with a gun? Okay. And you didn't have any knowledge about any of this ahead of time?
no, I didn't.
When did you find out that Alishah had been killed?
The day that it happened.
I think it was Tuesday, right?
I think the day that
How'd you find out?
when they posted it on the news.
So you didn't know before that?
No, I did not.
Did you call Nate?
I didn't call anybody. I just stuck to myself.
Have you told anyone? What did you think whenever you found out she'd been killed?
Couldn't really think. It's just at that point I was just even more scared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet.
And then I would get calls from Nate before he had turned himself in.
You would? Would you answer?
I answered him.
What did he say?
He wanted me to leave town, skip state,
Why?
because of how serious everything got.
But you didn't do anything wrong, right?
Right?
So,
But that's what he was telling me. And at that point I'm thinking like, well, what's going on? Because
Right.
nobody was saying nothing to me.
right. Did he call you to tell you this after Alishah was found or before?
Before.
Do you think he knew?
I don't know. I didn't. He would call sometimes, and then sometimes I didn't pick up, and then sometimes I would because I didn't want to talk to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if people were trying to set me up. I don't.
Mm-hmm. So when do you think it was that he called you and told you to skip town?
She was declared missing when
I think it formally hit the news Sunday.
what day is that?
That would be the 7th. It could have been Saturday if we're going via Instagram. It went real wide on Monday. Mm-hmm. Was it in the morning or the afternoon or the evening?
Evening.
Okay, so at night, because you know where I'm going with this. I'm gonna look in your phone to find that when he called you. And he called you, not like Instagram called you?
He called me.
Okay.
No number.
Yeah, the text now number. Okay, so maybe like Monday evening, that's when I should look? Like around what time you think?
8 something.
Okay. And what does he say?
Just like, he's like, I love you so much. He's saying, if you love me, and you would do what I say, and leave town, get out of town, just leave. And I'm like, why? I said, it wouldn't matter if I had left or not. I said, everything is just, it's unfolding and I don't know what's going on. And I'm asking him to tell me. He's not telling me anything. He's just like, please leave, just leave. And I'm like, why? And he's just like, people's out trying to kill you. And I'm like, well, who's trying to kill me? And he couldn't say anything. Just sat on the phone.
How does he know that?
I don't know.
Does he say who?
No, he don't say who. Just says he's like people are trying to kill you. She got your name plastered all over her Instagram, and they putting stuff out on Cleveland Remembrance page, and the streets is talking, and they trying to figure out everything, but they know that you were a part of it, some way or another. And I was trying to figure out, well, how would anybody know anything?
Because you haven't talked to anybody.
I haven't talked to anybody. And then we sat on the phone for about 10 minutes, and partial of it was him telling me to get out of town, and the other partial of it, straight silence. And I wasn't trying to sit on the phone no more, so I just hung up.
And then you see on the news?
and see on the news. It was kind of weird at first because the first couple of calls that I got, and this was the same day that he had told me that I needed to leave town.
Mm-hmm.
But it was earlier in that day, and he was just like, he was saying, he's like, I think they know what type of car you got. And I'm like, well, how would anybody know what type of car I have? And then he was just like, he said he was texting the twin, and she texted back, and I forgot what they were talking about. And she was like, don't your little sister drive a 4-door silver Lincoln? And he went back and he said yes. And that's when he called me, and he was just like, they know that you drive a silver Lincoln. But I wouldn't know how they would know that.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody has seen footage or whatever, or pictures.
Mm-hmm. At that point.
Yeah, so.
And that was, because you originally thought that might have been Monday evening at 8 something, that y'all had a 10-minute phone call where he tells you to leave town.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's that same phone call where he says, I think they know what type of car you got?
No, that was before, earlier in the day. He called me.
The car phone call is earlier in the day? Okay, so that's like, what time do you think that call is?
Morning time.
Okay, so like Monday morning?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Monday morning around 10. Alright. Did Hakeem ever try to call you? Oh, he did. When was that?
Called me a couple of times.
When was that?
It was like every other day. So he called me that night.
And so what?
After me and Nate left.
What night is that?
Well, early morning, November 4th.
Okay.
It was that early morning. When I got in, he called me. He was like, just making sure you guys were okay. And I'm like, we're fine. And then that was the conversation ended there. And I think about...
Chris?
Yeah. Here, hang on 2 seconds.
Now, the other officer's coming back because the mother just requested an attorney for her daughter. So they're not going to keep questioning her. But she's going to sit in the room for a little bit, and I think her reaction is something that's overdue. It probably would have been better the night this was going on, the mindset. But 2020, hindsight is definitely 2020.
I didn't have to go through this. I didn't have to go through this. Man. I was doing cool. I was fine. I was fine. I hate this. Why would you say nothing to me, babe? Why would you say nothing to me? None of this would be happening. None of this. Everybody else for this shit. I can't deal with this no fucking more. Can't sleep, can't eat, can't fucking drink. Can't fucking think. It don't matter, it don't matter. It don't matter. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna fucking die, bro. Why can't I just myself years ago? I always find myself in some bullshit.
At the end of episode 5, Nate would find that his freedom would be taken away, but his sister would find herself just enough wiggle room to escape without a charge. But what do you think? Should she have been charged? I'm dying to know what you think about that situation. But what do you think about the fact that Turquoise moved her car while not even being held at gunpoint and elected not to flee the situation and call the police? Did hearing that make you wonder even more about her involvement? Also, don't forget the finale comes tomorrow morning. There will be the greatest plot twist in true crime history. I guarantee you won't see this coming. So as I sign out, I'll see you kind folks again soon, like in less than 24 hours soon, right back here on They Called Me. Till next time.